Hi guys, and welcome to episode 13 of Behind Enemy Lines. Today we're off to Old Trafford to take on Manchester United in a game that is very much do or die. We have no results to run through. This is the game immediately following the previous video of the Leipzig game. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch that. Hopefully episode 13 will not be unlucky for us. Run the intro. There are a couple of things to look at before we get going. So Peter Cech had suffered a fractured lower arm and is out for 4 to 6 weeks, which means Matt Macey makes the bench against Manchester United today. David Ospina will obviously go in goal. Alex Iwobi and Maitland-Niles are still injured. Closer look at the league table. You will notice, if you've seen the last video, if you haven't, Manchester City on the same amount of points but have played a game more. They lost to West Ham by 3-1. So we can jump back into second with a win at Old Trafford, close the gap to Manchester United to 3 points, and be back in the title race. Or it could all go the opposite way. Let's take a look at today's Danger Man. Now, we did Romelu Lukaku for the home game against Manchester United, so I've picked the top assister for them this season, and that is Juan Mata. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not entirely surprised. Juan Mata is a very technically gifted player. Obviously technique of 19, first touch of 19, composure, flair, decision making, vision of 18. It's probably why he's got 14 assists overall for Manchester United this season. He is going to pull the strings behind Lukaku, Blake White, Rashford and Martial and all the others. So we're going to have to stop him if we're going to stop Manchester United knocking us out of the title race. Just worth noting before we get off and underway, not really looked at this screen in a video so far, but look at that. Manchester United's form, 5 wins on the bounce, 2 wins from 5 for us. Oh dear. So, Manchester United start with De Gea in goal, Valencia, Bailly, Lindelof, Shaw, Blind, Pogba, Mkhitaryan, Mata, Martial with Lukaku up front. We start with Ospina in goal, Bellerin, De Jong, Chiellini, Kalazanic, Xhaka, Ramsey, Sanchez, Ozil, Welbeck and Lacazette up front. So Old Trafford down the years has been a bit of a waste ground for Arsenal. They lost 8-2 there. They lost their unbeaten run, the 49-game unbeaten run at Old Trafford. They did win the title at Old Trafford, thanks to Sylvain Wiltord. But yeah, hopefully we're going to leave on a high rather than a low. Mata's pinched his pocket. Lukaku into Martial. There's loads of Manchester United players far post. Fortunately, Bellerin stops the cross. And Lukaku heads over. And Lukaku is injured. Hooray! Old Zlatan's coming on in his place. Shaw gets the ball in, headed away by Kalazanic. Back to Shaw it goes. Mkhitaryan, 1-0 to Manchester United. Never really dealt with the danger. Shaw's initial ball in, headed out. And he just sends it straight back in. Mkhitaryan far post, ain't going to miss from there. 1-0 Man United. Martial into Ibrahimovic. Back into Martial. Oh, thank goodness for that. He's put it wide. Still running Juan Mata. Over the top. And Mkhitaryan is injured now. Dropping like flies. Lacazette looking for Sanchez. Sanchez finds Welbeck. Welbeck with the shot, but over the bar. Cuts inside. Gelson. Oh, tipped over by Ospina. I thought it'd gone in. Thought it'd gone through Ospina. 3 minutes of added time, thank goodness for that. These are supposed to be highlights of Arsenal against Manchester United, not Manchester United against Arsenal. But we have done nothing first half. Absolutely diddly squat. Mkhitaryan strike. Thankfully he's gone off. De Jong looks stressed. I can see why Arsene Wenger struggles now. I can see why he gets frustrated. He finds Lacazette. Lacazette. Oh, it's just wide. Goodness for me, a shot for Arsenal. Hooray! And a change early doors at the start of the second half as well. We need to do something. Mesut Ozil to come off. It's going to be Cazorla to come on. Shaw with the throw. To Pogba. Back to Shaw. Ibrahimovic hits the bar. Shouldn't really be hitting the bar from that close in. Got to try and do something. We are slowly slipping away here. It's going to be Lacazette to come off. Giroud to come on. Lindelof. Ibrahimovic into Mata. Wide of the post. I think we're going to end Alexis Sanchez's day. Early as well. Theo Walcott is going to come on. Picked up by Xhaka though. Onto Welbeck. Into Giroud. Just sums up the afternoon. Haven't been able to string two passes together. 72% pass completion rate is shocking, frankly. Ibrahimovic with a header of Ospina tips it over. We should be long out of sight in this game. Thankfully we're still in it. Well, I've played all my rabbits. There are no more aces in the hole. Got to take on Luke Shaw. Does so. Gets past him as well. Can he deliver? Yes, he can, but Olivier Giroud can only put it wide. Shaw. It's all Manchester United. It has been all game. I don't know how I've managed to stem the tide. Marcus Rashford, good save by Ospina. He has been the man of the match. I genuinely don't know what to do. Do we go overload? Let's go overload. Why not? Rather lose 2-0 than 1-0. Ibrahimovic. Tackled by Chiellini. Oh, he's fouled him. And Chiellini is about to go, I think. Just to compound the afternoon. Oh no. Yeah, thought so. 2 yellow cards. So we're going to finish the game with 10 men. Granit Xhaka's going to go in and play at centre half. The overload is definitely going to come off. And we're going to try not get thumped now. Ospina with the goal kick. Looking long for Giroud, who is nowhere near the damn thing. He is just wandering around like he normally does, pretty much. Juan Mata. Saved by Ospina again. I'll tell you what, he has been the man of the match. Definitely. Pogba. Into Ibrahimovic. Marcus Rashford, and it's Bellerin with the tackle. 4 minutes of added time. 4 minutes to save the season, but it don't look like it's going to happen. It's an Arsenal throw, and there's a distinct lack of urgency. Kalazanic. At least he's found an Arsenal player. Welbeck. In goes the ball. Giroud nowhere near it. Bellerin. Ramsey. Back to Xhaka, who is now playing centre half. What's he going to do with it? Goes all the way back to Ospina. Goes looking for Giroud, and they're going to head it away. Oh no, he flicks it on. Good Christ. Santi Cazorla. Penalty. Oh my goodness me. Olivier Giroud, don't you dare miss this. Don't you dare miss this. He scored! I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Arsenal's first shot on target in the entire game has come in the 92nd minute. It's a good penalty, in fairness to Olivier Giroud, and we are level somehow. And Manchester United are starting to push forward now. Valencia with the throw. Gelson. Pogba. Rashford into Mata, looking for Ibrahimovic, who's offside. Surely we're not going to get away with this. We are. Oh my goodness me. Manchester United have absolutely battered us. But we have managed to get away. Luke Shaw, man of the match. Fair enough. David Ospina kept us in the game. And we've managed to sneak a draw somehow. So, 6 points behind Manchester United with 6 to play. It's going to be difficult, but it is doable. I now understand why Arsenal fans get so frustrated with their team. Because they suck the life out of you, frankly. They suck the life out of you. They give you that little bit of hope. And it keeps you going. I get it. I really do get it. Olivier Giroud with an injury time equaliser, having done naff all since he came on. It's the stuff of nightmares, believe me. So, if you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already and would like to do so, please click the subscribe button down in the corner. It comes to this time of year. It's Christmas time. I would like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. There will be a video out. This is going to be the last one out before Christmas. There will be one just after, before the New Year. That was episode 13 of Behind Enemy Lines. It's a 1-1 draw at Old Trafford. Christ knows how. If you can work it out, let me know in the comments below. I will see you for episode 14 at some point, whichever game that will be, before the end of the season, where hopefully we might win the title, but it's looking very unlikely, isn't it? But we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching.